Hello, I'm Elaine with Assisted Living Locators, and I'm here with my friend Dana. And we were just talking a moment ago how long we've known each other. Is it about 10 years
about
now?
10 years, Elaine.
About
Absolutely.
10 years we've been in the industry together. And we're in a special care home in Sugarland, and it's special for a number of reasons. It does manage a high level of acuity. It is an assisted living facility type B, but it's special for other reasons. Why is that, Dana?
Well, my mom is here, and that's one of the things that's very special.
Very special. We're actually sitting on her mom's bed.
That's right.
So we thought this would be a great place to tell you about this home. So what brought your mom to this place, and why is it so unique and such a good fit for her?
Well, Elaine, I'm a certified dementia practitioner by license, and I've been in the field about 20 years. And you know, it's one thing to be able to be the professional in this field, but when it's your own family, believe me, it's a totally different situation.
Much different.
And my mom has dementia, and she was living in Austin for many years with the care of my sister and in communities, and she did very well up to a certain point, and then every time after about a year and a half in a community, they were no longer meeting her needs. And every time we moved her several times. We moved her from an independent living community with my dad, and then we moved her to an assisted living community after he passed. And then we had to move her to a dementia community near my sister at that point.
Just
had to keep moving her because they were no longer.
That can be difficult.
Yes, and I counsel people all the time not to do that, because every time you make a move, it's very traumatic.
Very traumatic.
But then she was in the hospital. And she came out of the hospital on oxygen 24/7. She was in a wheelchair, and she was having a difficult time bearing weight because she didn't have the strength. She wasn't eating well. We were actually talking about hospice. So Elaine, I told the family we need to bring her to Optimum. This is a wonderful community, and we can handle that higher acuity individual.
This place fits a very unique niche in the senior care continuum.
That's correct.
Because there are some type B facilities that can't do specialized things, either by virtue of they just don't have the skill level, or they don't have the ratio that's appropriate of caregiver to resident. But this property does meet all of those
Our
needs.
focus here is really on that individual that needs a lot more support. We have a 1-to-5 ratio of care staff to resident, and that doesn't count any of the management team. It's just hands-on care. Plus we have nurses on site. We have a registered nurse, we have an LVN, we have a med tech, and we have geriatric doctors and nurse practitioners that come into the community to care for the residents.
So they can be seen here. They don't have to go out to see a practitioner. They can be seen here.
And it's such a small environment. It's 28 residents at capacity with 14 on each side. And so that allows for us to really focus on the need, the physical needs, the mental needs, the social needs of each individual. Everybody has their own individual care plan.
So you're big enough where you can provide a lot of interaction and a lot of social activity for them, but you're small enough to where you can really craft a personalized care plan as well and pay very close attention.
You know, I have to tell you, you know, my mom, you know, within the first 3 weeks of being here, my mom was off of oxygen except at night. She had gained enough strength, so she was back up on her walker, walking from this room to the great room, from the great room to the dining room. So she was getting helping the strength build. She was eating much better because we were bending over backwards to make sure that she would eat the nutritious, something nutritious. And she's doing very, very well. We're very, very excited that she's doing so well.
That is great. Individualized care plans, special attention, just a unique care situation right here in Sugarland. If you or someone that you know needs a care situation like this for their loved one, call 832-646-9880. Assisted Living Locators. One call. That's all. Thanks, Dana.